So we all know sleep is important, but so many of us are not getting the right amount of sleep we need for our bodies. Now, I struggled with sleep for years, averaging only about 4 to 5 hours on weeknights, and then I would double up and do like 10 to 11 on weekends. Not anymore. Now I consistently get up at 5 a.m., something I thought was always crazy, but not only do I have more hours, I'm more focused and more productive. And in this video, I'm gonna give you my 5 main bedroom hacks so you can not only sleep longer, but smarter. But first, we're bringing you new videos on peak performance in the modern world. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that little bell so you get notified each week when we drop a new video. And guys, if you have any sleep hacks that you wanna share, leave us a comment below. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up while you're at it. So there's a ton of research on the benefits of sleep. Everything from improved focus to memory, longevity, cardiovascular health, the list goes on. Now I'm not gonna touch on all of them here, but the bottom line is that when you sleep, you're recharging your own internal batteries. And so many of us are walking around all day with our batteries half charged. We're basically running on empty. And of course, over time, this takes a huge toll on our bodies. Now, I personally struggled with insomnia for years, so I can really easily relate. It causes stress and mood swings, lack of focus, lack of productivity, so many things. So over the past year, I have taken a lot of steps to hack my sleep. And here are some of the most useful tools we've used that have worked for us. Number 1, the induction mat by Bulletproof. Yes, I lay on this, and yes, it does hurt. But there is some science here. A few minutes of lying on this mat stimulates acupressure points up and down the body, and it basically eases the body into a deep relaxation response. This acupressure stimulation actually increases blood flow, which causes the body to release endorphins and actually relax in response. So I like to think of this as like a little bit of a mini acupuncture session before bed. Now, it doesn't pierce the skin, but it does force you to actively breathe through the pain to achieve this state of calm and relaxation before bed. And I personally love it because it really does get my mind off of everything that happened during the day. And when my mind runs a million miles an hour, it brings me back to this almost meditative state. Number 2, blackout curtains. Now these have been a game changer for us. I used to sleep with an eye mask, but I have recently ditched it for total bedroom darkness. I read that eye masks can potentially cause wrinkles if they're too tight because they can pull and stretch on the skin. And mine were so tight that they were basically glued onto my face. And when I would wake up in the morning, I would actually have marks all over my cheeks. So got rid of the eye mask and instead we bought some blackout curtains on Amazon. Now these were relatively affordable. I think they were only about $37 and we'll link that below for you guys if you wanna check them out. What's great is that they have this double layer of black and white. And not only does it prevent 100% UV rays from coming in, it also doubles as sound protection and it helps insulate the room. Number 3, a weighted blanket. Now this is one of those hacks that you really don't believe until you actually try it for yourself. We picked up this gravity blanket at the beta store about a month or 2 ago with the full intention of returning it after a week after just testing it out, and well, we never did. So this particular one weighs 20 pounds, but they range in size from 15 to 25. So according to their website, gravity blankets are supposed to be about 10% of your body weight to relax the nervous system by simulating that feeling of being hugged. And by doing so, this increases serotonin and melatonin and decreases your cortisol levels in the body, which improves your overall mood and helps you get into a more restful sleep at night. And I personally love the heaviness of the blanket because I can sometimes be a restless sleeper, and having a heavy blanket that doesn't move when you're sleeping is phenomenal. Number 4, the chili pad. So lowering your body's core temperature before bed can potentially help you fall asleep faster and stay in a state of deep sleep longer. I talked all about this in my video on cold showers. So if you haven't seen it yet, go back and check that one out. So the ChiliPad system is a mattress pad that actually regulates the temperature of your bed using a hydroponic pad and a small unit that sits next to your bed that you fill with water. So you can set it to cool the minute you get into bed, and it sort of acts like a shortcut to taking a cold shower. The one we have is great because it actually has two sides. So I can set my temperature to be a little bit warmer, whereas Jasper's temperature is like he's basically sleeping in the tundra. The ChiliPad ranges from 55 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit, but typically we usually keep it between 60 to 65 degrees per night. The pad itself is also EMF free and machine washable. And the great thing is we don't usually have to change the water more than once a week. Only downside, of course, is the price tag. So the single one starts at about $500 and you're looking at about $1,000 for the double. But they often have a lot of specials, so I would highly recommend you check these guys out. We will link them below. And finally, the greatest bedroom hack of them all, the Oura Ring. Honestly, this device is one of the main reasons we started experimenting with our sleep in the first place. In my opinion, it is hands down the best sleep tracker on the market right now, not only for its accuracy, but also for its very friendly user interface. This ring tells us everything from how fast it took us to get to sleep, how many hours of REM and deep sleep we got, our heart rate variability, our core body temperature, and how well rested and prepared we are for the next day. And it does this using advanced sensors like a 3D accelerometer, a gyroscope, and a body temperature sensor, all compact into this small titanium ring that syncs to your phone. For years, I never really knew if I was getting the right amount of sleep, and now I have all of those data points. I can actually measure my sleep night to night. This is undoubtedly one of my top 5 favorite biohacks I can literally not live without. So I highly recommend you check them out, and we will link that below. Now, of course, if you are looking to hack your sleep on a budget, there are definitely a couple of things that you can do without spending any money. Now, these are hard, but totally doable. Number 1, stop eating at least 3 hours before bed to give your body a chance to digest. 2, avoid caffeine late in the day. I am very guilty of this, and I find it takes me so much longer to fall asleep when I've had coffee after 2 p.m. Number 3, stop drinking alcohol at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. Number 4, try to avoid bright fluorescent lights and turn off technology at least an hour before bed. And number 5, stop drinking water at least about 30 minutes before bed to avoid waking up during the night. Now, I also take a magnesium supplement before going to bed. There are actually tons of studies looking at the link between magnesium and more restorative deep sleep, because magnesium helps keep active levels of GABA in your system, and GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps promote sleep. I've also experimented with a highly potent extract of lion's mane mushroom, and this actually helped boost my deep score levels by 30% over the course of 2 weeks. So as you can see, there is so much you can do to help get better sleep. Just be curious and experiment until you find what's right for you and your body. And of course, if there is a fun sleep hack that you have that we didn't mention, please leave us a comment below and let us know what it is. And if you want to see us do a more in-depth video on one of these sleep hacks, let us know in the comment section below. And while you're there, please give us a big thumbs up. We really appreciate your support, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Remember, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little bell so you get notified each week when we drop a new video. And until then, we will catch you on the next one.